Okay, so hello once again. Today, you most probably are going to be bored seeing me live, going live on different platforms. But because the registration closes tomorrow and because the actual 3-month program ended a couple of weeks ago, we have so many people that actually graduated from the previous program and new people joining the new program. So for me, at least I can do is to introduce you the new community and, of course, the success stories of people who actually joined my previous rounds of my 3-month program. So hello, Valentina. Hi, how are you?
Hello, Virginia. Hello, everyone. I'm very good. Thank you.
Thank you so much for accepting my invitation and joining me live today, even though I know that you're fully booked with projects today and it's a very, tight schedule. I don't want to keep you long. So I will start right away, a few words about you, and then you introduce yourself to those that they don't know you, about your background and your service that you offer. What you have particular, and I made the introduction, is usually I introduce either people that they just graduated, like they completed one of my previous rounds of the programs, or people that they are just joining one program of mine. And you have this particularity. I think you are the only one. Now I have a second one. Yolanda will be here with us, but she hasn't yet presented. So you're the first one here live with me that you will be just completing one of my 3-month program, and you just purchased the next round of the ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system. And I'm really curious to know your why. I would do the same, but I'm the creator of the program, so I'm not an objective source of information. Plus, to share a bit of our background, like cooperation, I know that you've been following a long time. I know that you've taken also a short course that I don't know if you took full advantage because you're doing so many things. And then you decided to join the Fully Booked Translator Formula, and now you have already joined the Ultimate LinkedIn Prospecting System 3-month group coaching business mentoring program for language professionals. So let's start by introducing yourself, and then I'm so curious, to actually know your own opinion on that.
Yes. Okay. My name is Valentina. I live in Italy. I'm in Savona, northwestern of Italy, and I've been working in the translation industries for 12 years now. 2 years as a project manager for an LSP, and then I decided to turn into freelancing and trying to have a business on my own. It's always been something that I wanted to do sooner or later, but I never had the courage, so to say, to do it. And then suddenly I thought, okay, if I don't do this thing now, then when? And in that moment, I decided to go freelancing without not so many securities, with so many doubts, with so many question marks about life, about business, etc. But yeah, then it's been 5 years more or less that I've started really thinking myself as a freelancer, because actually I spent the first years as a freelancer still thinking as I was an employee.
Yeah, that's very interesting to share, because I think you will many people will relate with your own story, and also that's a very
Yes.
common pitfall that I see. So if you would like to share a bit of that, that's really interesting. I think you will inspire many people.
Yes, it was I had my first years in which I had uh, almost one main client, and at
And
one point
your full income was coming from one.
almost my full income was coming from that client, or we can say 90% of my income could, came from that client. And then suddenly I thought, oh my god, what's happening here? It was already some years I was a freelancer, at least not formally an employee anymore.
Exactly.
And then I thought, okay, there's something I have to change here completely. And
How
that
many
was my
years?
first switch of
How many
mindset, in
years
terms of
you are
mindset.
right now in the industry? How many years you're in the industry right now as a translator
As a
yourself?
freelancer, 10 years formally. And I spent the first 4 years, more or less.
As a project manager, yeah. So 6 years.
No. Sorry, 12 years totally. 2 years as a project manager, and the rest as a freelancer. But the first 4 years, I was informal an employee, so to say, because 90 when you have 90% of your income from the same client, you're like an employee, we can say.
And you cannot even imagine how many people of those that they join my programs, they tell me exactly the same. They tell me, I have a stable, income, and I'm really satisfied with the money that I make, but I'm dependent on 1 or 2 clients, and I'm really afraid, what if something happens and I lose them, especially due to COVID, now the crisis, now the war. So you never know what might happen to your clients. And Italy was one of the countries that they were hit, the most from the pandemic. So for me, that's why I told you to share your story, because people, they need to realize that. And some colleagues, they're still at the same situation and they haven't realized that. So they think that they're freelancers, but if you don't get on a consistent basis leads and potential clients to come to you, or you need to be visible, to a specific audience on a long-term basis. I see, guys, that you're liking our live. Let us know where you're watching us from. I would really love to see who's live here with us. But if you don't have on a consistent basis, a system created for your marketing so as to be visible to your clients, then you're not a freelancer. And that's very valuable knowledge that Valentina said through her own experience today with us. Thank you so much for sharing that, Valentina. And I know that you're already successful at your field. I know that you're certified there. I know that you have already 2 master's degrees.
Yes.
I know that you get inquiries. What was the main reason? What was your reason, like joining the 3-month group coaching program, the Fully Booked Translator Formula?
Well, if I remember well, I heard of you for the first time at a conference, maybe with some translation conference. I don't remember which one, to be honest. Yeah, and there I discovered all your programs during lockdown back in 2020. I attended one of your free master classes, and at that moment I had my business was almost I don't know if shut down is the right term, but I was
because of COVID?
At the end, because of COVID, yes, of course. And at the end of the year, I realized that I had minus 50% of my turnover in comparison to the year before. So it was,
of course, yes,
that's heavy. That's really heavy. And then at that moment I said, okay, I have to invest my time doing on my business. This is the right time maybe to do it, and I have to do it with all means I have available. And then I discovered one of your master classes in that period, and I started putting some basis for my marketing strategy. So and I said, okay, already during your master classes, yes, amazing. Already in 2020. Yes, that's crazy, but it was like that. And then at the same time, 2021 was not was a little better in comparison to 2020, but not it was not a fantastic year, so to say. And then I had the opportunity to attend a master degree, the second one actually, and then that's how I spent my 2 years COVID emergency here in Italy, we can say, working on my marketing and on my specialization.
A very creative way to do so.
I didn't know what more to do, and then I thought, okay, this is a good opportunity to really invest in what I've always wanted to do both on marketing and specialization side. And I try to take advantage of it.
Exactly, that's the best way to do. You have the greatest mindset, in my opinion. But for me, what's really important to tell is here that you were, and I think as older translators ourselves, we were, for some reasons, fully booked without any kind of marketing, which is currently is not the case. So it's, you know, surprising and for me impressive. And that means, of course, you have great translation skills, that you have had a full business, you know, and become fully booked with zero marketing, no website, no LinkedIn optimized, nothing at all, and still you were having a very successful business. So what if someone, you know, that the people they're watching us right now, they could take away from your story is actually, you don't need to go through the same path and then one day, you know, wait for the unexpected. You can take, you know, beforehand, if we can say, the precautions measures, like start creating the basics of your marketing on online presence, so not to feel to actually be in the same trap, if we can say, or situation that many colleagues actually, because of COVID and because of unexpected what crisis here in Greece, we used to have 7-year crisis, so you never know what might happen, you know, outside of you, outside of your environment and your business, that might affect your business. So you need to be prepared for the future. And thank you so much for sharing that story. And I hope people, they will find it inspiring to at least start, you know, taking the first step on their own, like you did initially. But still, you have made some steps you mentioned earlier with your marketing. But then again, you joined the program. It was because of COVID. It was because you would like what, to take more like active.
It was because at the end of the masterclass back in 2020, I realized that it was it looked like the right path to follow. I had the feeling that I could have the opportunity to create, I'd like to call it a sort of workshop manual, you know, vehicles and other things. They have all their users manual or workshop manual in order to adjust mechanical aspects of a vehicle. So I like to think of about your programs as a sort of user's manual for marketing strategy.
Okay.
Because you have the opportunity to really understand what can work on our business from a colleague's perspective.
Exactly.
This is not so common with someone with a precise business background also, which is something that not everyone has in our industry.
Also, my academic background is business related, but also I think that, yes, this business related, that we have the same business, that we have the same, I've been at the same stage like you are, and I'm sharing also my personal story and also my background, and also I do think how I do things. I think, yes, that also some people, they say that it was really helpful for them, and thank you for sharing that. So what I was about to say, I interrupted you.
I don't remember. No, sorry. Maybe it was not important.
Okay, so what I was about to ask you, if actually your initial expectations were met at the end of the program, I assume yes, since you joined the second one. But
yes, definitely.
How?
Because my hope was actually to be able to take the most out of the program in order to adapt your insights to my personal situation, to my business, and to my expectations. And that's something that is it's happening. It's starting to work. Of course, it's the first time in 10 years that I really work on my marketing strategy, or in with a real structure, so to say. Now I have a structure, and it's starting to work, because just to give you an example, I decided to use the paid version on LinkedIn, and just a few days after I started using that version, I was contacted by a prospecting client that saw me on LinkedIn. And I had some translation. They have a legal project, an ongoing legal project that needs to be constantly updated. And the result is that I signed an NDA.
Wow,
and now I'm just waiting for the first task to complete, because I just received yesterday. I just received the all last instructions about this client. So
that's amazing.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I have some comments to make here while you were talking, like things I would like to add. So first of all, I remember you were one of the best candidates in the program. That's why you're also the prize winner. I usually motivate people, to take action. You took action, because if you don't take action, no matter how good is the structure, no matter how good is the mentor or the program that you join, if you don't actually implement what we teach, you don't send those emails, you don't send those messages, you don't contact those clients, the theory will remain theory. You won't be able to see those results. But additionally, what I would really like to add is, I doubt that it was the paid version that client found you. I think it really depends on the SEO optimization that you have had already made. I don't think that the paid version promotes profiles. Like most probably those people, they just use a search bar to find Italian translator based in there, which actually happened to me. And I have people also with the free version that this happens. Might be, the professional profile, the paid one might help you a bit to boost higher in the rank, which is not that they tell you from LinkedIn, is not what they promise you when you buy it. So you cannot be 100% sure that was the reason. And secondly, because I used to also with the free version, also people we have had in the program, they got requests with the free version. So for me, most likely was your activity, your profile there that actually gained their attention. And secondly, I remember additionally your case in the program that, and correct me if I'm not remembering wrong, that someone phone called you during the program and they told you that they found you on Google or something. Was that correct? That
Yes, exactly. And yes, I was contacted for a sworn translation.
Exactly.
And yes, I asked just out of curiosity, just to understand how it worked.
Exactly.
Yes. How they found me, and they said that they digited legal translator based in my case,
location.
So exactly.
Why you are the best result, and I share you as a case study when I'm teaching LinkedIn and what we're going to do with the ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system for the upcoming 3 months more consistently, is the fact that those people that they found you per location, since you hadn't changed anything else on your directories that you were signed up and so on, was the fact that we had used the services new feature of LinkedIn. Do you remember that there is a feature where you put your location there, and potential clients, they can find you for your own services locally. So the fact that those clients told you that they just Google your headline, okay, keywords that you include on your profile, and the location, and your profile ranked higher than the others without you paying ads for any yellow pages or online directory, what really makes sense for me is the fact that you use that hack, that feature LinkedIn has just launched. And when LinkedIn launches a feature and you use it, really boosts your visibility, because LinkedIn really boosts the visibility of people who use the new features, for the first time. So that was for me the reason, and I think that's a case study, and I think we're going to see more results of those if you really implement, the ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system we're going to create for you the upcoming 3 months. And let's close with this. So last question, why did you join the second program? Like, why the ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system? Wasn't the dose enough for 3 months having so intense in the program? Because it's very intense in the program.
In Italy, we say we made 30, let's make 31. And yes.
But what do you think is the additional information you might take? What is the additional information or the facts again that you're going to get out of the second 3-month program that you just joined?
I think that it's the best solution at the moment in order to try to make most out of my LinkedIn marketing, because during the Fully Booked program, I started working on prospecting direct clients. Exactly. Until now, I've always been working with LSPs. 90% of my income comes from LSP, and now I'd like to take a little step further and try to have a little more direct clients. Just try to have if I can make it 50-50 or 60-40, it's already okay.
You know what I say?
LinkedIn at the moment is the best solution for me, and that's why I decided to join the program, because I've already experimented some encouraging results with LinkedIn with my first campaign for a particular niche, and I'm going to try with another niche for the third quarter of this year. And I'd like to be able to make a step further with this second campaign. And I think the program can be the best solution now.
So for me, what really helped you is actually that you are an action taker. I remember the first round, you had already 1,000 people in your prospect list. So what you can expect for the next round, and those that they are watching us, is that I really encourage you to create your prospect list, like lists with potential clients in a targeted way that they need your services. And Valentina, she did that. She had already, a huge list that she can use it. So you need Valentina to take action. And on LinkedIn, what we can do, which is
my list, sorry, Virginia, my list reached 1,300.
Okay,
prospecting in the meantime.
Yeah, to be corrected the numbers, and I assume it can go to 2,000 very easily. So what I encourage people to do in my programs, and Valentina did, and that's why she sees the results, is actually that I encourage you also to have numbers apart from quality, leads. So if you have 1,000, 2,000, then, you will see some tangible results. Plus, on LinkedIn, Valentina, I have news for you. You don't need to do that manually that you did in the previous program. What we are going to do? We are going to create a list of those clients, and LinkedIn saves them for you. So the next time you can have them there, and you can have per 1,000 people, you can choose the numbers of the people you're going to contact, and you don't need the copy-paste information, copy-paste, or sending manually those emails. The automation tools and the processes that I'm going to teach you are more advanced in the Ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system, even though I showed you in the Fully Booked. So in Fully Booked includes the Ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system, but includes more information. Whereas on the Ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system focuses a lot on automation tools and, make it a less time consuming and more effective your approaches. You will be able with 10 minutes per day, to contact. I have contacted 8,700 people in 2 months. So imagine, in 2 weeks, you will have contacted 2,000 people very, very easily, with no time consuming processes, without you being salesy. The way that we are going to create messages and targeted audiences, it's going to be the right way. And I can't wait to see your results, because if you got already, imagine what you can do right now with automation tools, in a more targeted way, less time consuming actions. I'm here to help you, to upgrade all of your marketing. So I know that you have some commitments and you need to go to some training. So is there anything else you'd like to share before we close?
Yeah, I'd like to share something about that. The first thought that someone can have. Okay, I have budget problems. I have
thank you so much.
And yes, I can give you a very simple example about this aspect. Some days ago, I went to a new restaurant here where I live. The specialty is fish, and they have and their menu is based on what they physically can find.
Okay.
So you'll find a very good quality with a particular price. You can say, okay, that's expensive. Mm-hmm. Yes, it is, but quality has its costs, and I think your programs have quality, and that quality is worth it.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm always, today I'm going so emotional. I don't know.
No, you don't have to. I can understand. Because I get emotional too in some cases.
Because I give 100% of myself. I've created, from scratch all those programs, and for me, I've been repeating. I don't know if it sounds honest or not. Is the best reward to see that people actually get what they wish when they join my program. Otherwise, I wouldn't do this at all. And for me, it's a great answer that you gave. Couldn't have been said better to those that they say, your program is too expensive. Or what if you gain like 10K per month? Like, is it too expensive to give these group programs price, which half of the price that I get for my 3-month one-to-one program that I have? The VIP is double the price, and I'm fully booked until September with my one-to-one VIP program. Imagine people, they are, it's easier to pay higher, Valentina. They prefer to pay higher, which is double price. So for me, it's really important to see the value out of this, what you can get out of this, And if they did it, if Valentina did it, if Erica, like we have had here earlier, did it, you can do it, Stop having excuses in your mind, like I cannot do it because my language combination is not that common, or I cannot do it because I'm not specialized. No, whatever your stage is, you can do it as long as you want it, okay? As long as you want, and you take the actual action that it's an action taking course. Yes, you need to take action to see results. And for those that you're telling me, this program that you're offering is for starting out translators, we have Valentina here.
Absolutely not.
This is a live example. This is plus 10 years of experience. Is already fully booked. She has already, experience. She's certified with 2 master's degrees. And she still, thought that she was missing something in her marketing skills. It's not that bad, to update your marketing skills, or to want to grow even more, or to want to find methods that actually will bring you, thousands of leads, in a very short time period. For me, growth never stops. And that's the right mindset. I have had people even over 60 years old from the first round of the program that I launched. And I remember Cornelia, yes, she was from Austria, living in Argentina, and she joined over 60 because she told me, I want to revamp, my online presence, or I want to become familiar with new tools. And that's why she joined. And Valentina, now she joined because she wants to upgrade her marketing. She wants to take the next step, even if, she learned the fully booked formula. She wants even to excel even more, like to learn something like it's the most modern or the most effective way, like LinkedIn, to get high quality leads. So thank you so much, Valentina. It was such a pleasure having you here, meeting you. You're such a good person and a great professional. So for those that you still have doubts,
thank you, Virginia.
Yeah, for those that you still have doubts, no doubt that Valentina, in her background, that's why she was fully booked without any website, without any online presence. Imagine, Valentina, what to expect from now on. But if you still have doubts, reach me out directly, or Valentina. You can find Valentina on LinkedIn. Feel free to connect with us there. We have a great community. And reach out Valentina and ask her own opinion. That's no affiliates, like her own opinion honestly, and she will tell you, because we don't want people that they cannot get the most out of it to join the program. We really want people like actually they see the value and it's something that they can really help them. So either book a free call with me or send me an email or reach out to me personally, but I know that you prefer to reach out my mentees. So Valentina is here because she's available for you. So just one message. You don't need to spam people with your question. And I think also watching this live will answer many of your doubts and questions. So you can still watch the replay. And if you still have questions, use the comments below, tag me, use the hashtag replay, and I will get back to you. But definitely can't wait to see you on LinkedIn. And Valentina, we start June 6th, okay? I hope that you have taken some break, you have taken some rest, and you will wait for my email, okay? So can't wait.
Great.
Thank you so much. Such a pleasure and honor to have you in my program. I can't wait to see your successes and progress along the way that I'm pretty sure that you will have. So stay tuned.
Thank you, Virginia.
Okay, stay here with me. Again, we're closing the live for the rest. So thank you all for